Yes, let's begin by looking at the bull case first. It's all in the stock price itself today, because if you take a look at the stock price, that's up about 13%. We've seen a block deal, new record high on the market cap, a 3 lakh crore market cap now, a new record high in terms of the stock price as well. The street is supportive of quarter 1 earnings, and let me tell you why. If you take a look at the overall numbers, the revenue is up more than 70%, wherein we were expecting a jump of 7.5%. So big beat versus our estimates. The B2C business NOV, that's the net order value, is also up 55% on a year-on-year basis. They also have large cash balance on their books, and brokerages, barring a few, have updated or upgraded all their targets as well. So looking very positive on the overall front, Varun.
Definitely, there are several good points, but what matters to an investor, to a shareholder, is the profit of the company. And if you look at the profitability of the company, that is down by around 90%. It's just 10% more, otherwise the company would have been in losses. Other than profit, if you look at the overall EBITDA margins of the company, even that has been a miss. So if you look at the operational performance of the company, that has been weak. No doubt, you can say that the revenues were good, but yes, the operational performance was weak, and also the company has actually reduced its profit by around 90%. That's a big number.
Well, absolutely. So this is just a broad snapshot. Let's divide the business into segments, and let's first take a look at the food delivery. Their average monthly transacting users have seen a spike of about 2 million people just on a sequential basis, and mind you, these are all unique. So that's a big uptick coming in for the food delivery business. The adjusted EBITDA margins are at 5% from 3.9% on a year-on-year basis. So big jump over there as well. The GOV growth has sustained above that 16% mark. It's at a 3-quarter high as well. And the management has also said that their NOV has bottomed out and there are only good days ahead, Varun.
Definitely, the food delivery business was a tailwind before. Now it has become a headwind for the company, because if you look overall net order value, that is up by around 13% versus the 14% growth that the company has delivered in the previous quarter. Also, if you look at the margins, there is a decline on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and this is actually after 14 quarters that the overall margins have shown a decline. Also, the management has reduced the overall growth guidance from 20 to 15%. So there is nothing to rejoice over the food delivery business of the company as well.
So, okay, if you say the food delivery is a headwind, let's talk about the tailwind this time, and that's the entire quick commerce business, the Blinkit arm of the company. That segment, revenue has beat our estimates, so has GMV growth, much better than our estimates. The EBITDA loss, Varun, remember, has reduced this time from 162 crores from 178 earlier. The negativity in EBITDA margins have also reduced. So I would say this is a big green flag coming in from Blinkit. Average monthly transacting users are up. Some cities are already delivering a 2.5% plus EBITDA, and the management has also said that the margins have bottomed out. So looks like only better days ahead.
Snehi, you yourself told the bear case, because you said the EBITDA loss. It is still a loss. A loss is a loss, and we don't know when the company will come into profit in the overall quick commerce business. Also, if you look at the overall competition, that has been increasing. So you might tell it as a tailwind, but I still think even quick commerce will sooner or later be a headwind for the company, just like the food delivery business.
Let me try and change your mind, Varun. One last segment, let's take a look at the hyperpure business. This time the numbers are much better than our estimates. Revenue has gone up by 89%. We were expecting a 75% year-on-year jump. What do you have to say here?
You trust the management? They said it's going to be a degrowth into the business in coming quarters, and especially on the non-restaurant B2B business, that is going to shrink. So again, that's a pain point for the company.
Well, Varun, you and I may keep bickering, but let's take a look at what the investors are doing, and that's priced in the share price right now. The stock is surging. So, well, we'll leave it up to our viewers to decide where they want to tilt on the bull case or the bear case.